Good day, guys. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to episode number 4 of our Nostalgia Journeyman series on the 94-95 retro database, courtesy of the Mad Scientist and Mr. Tiny. So, without further ado, let's go jumping straight in because quite a bit has actually happened during the summertime. So financially, we're still okay. We're still only getting 85% of our transfer revenue from selling players. And I did have an original budget of 12 million. Some of it's been spent. There's been a bit of wheeling and dealing going on. Debts and loans, well, significantly, there is a huge net debt of 126.5 million in the account. And that is because, if I could pull it up, I'm hoping I can. There we go. Oh no, that's orange. Right, okay, so I misread that entirely. But on the other side of things, we are getting a new stadium. Obviously, I won't be because I'll be resigning at the end of the season, but the club is getting a new stadium, hence the reason why there is £126 million worth of debt, because they have to go and get a big loan. Is that a good move for them? I don't know, but that's not my decision, that's the board's decision. Transfer-wise, okay, so let's go back and change the dates around. So we're on the 9th of August 2026 and we have had quite a few movers and shakers. So from Bugodi up, Bugodi are sold for 1.1 million to Everton. Donato wanted to leave. There's a weird bug in this database where everybody suddenly wants to leave because they want to get international football, but you're still playing for a side that's getting second, third spot in La Liga. How's that not getting you international football? I don't know. But Donato, he went to Blackburn for 300k. Miroslav Dukic went to Juventus for 3.1. John van der Brom went to Villa for 2.9. Adolfo Aldana went to Anderlecht for 3 million. Javier Mandarin went to Real Madrid for 9.75 million. That was his release clause, couldn't do anything about it. The one that really wicked me off was this guy, Luis. 17-year-old, coming through my youth academy, 5-star potential ability. I actually put him into my first team squad because I thought he'd get some game time this season. He had a release clause in his contract of 4.1 million and Barcelona triggered it. I can do nothing about it. I was livid, utterly livid, but I still had to bring in some other players. So, let's see, right, I've got to make sure I get all this right. 9 for the 6. Right, so these ones here, Jesus, Enrique, Christian Rios, Vidal and Alvaro, they're all young players, just went into the youth squad. Z Maria, I made his transfer permanent for 4.5 million because he had probably improvement already. For his season last season, a 7.07 in total at right back. I was very happy with. I'm more than happy to bring him into the squad permanently. A few free transfers because obviously budget was tight even, should I say. Michel Vonk, just a centre-back backup to replace Bugodi. Paulo Sergio is a free transfer I'm really happy with, actually, because here's a phenomenal Brazilian winger at the age of 28, still got all the attributes that he needs, comes in as my new right winger to replace Mandarin. Pepe Galvez is a striker who I was actually going to sign for money last season, and I didn't realise that his contract had run out this season, so I brought him in on a free transfer. Strike back up, 23. Hopefully he could do a job for us. Piotr Siversky, probably butchered that, but hey ho. RC Lens player, brought him in, defensive midfielder. I wanted to strengthen that since I lost a couple of my defensive midfielders, and his mentals and physical stamina and strength are incredible. So yeah, I think that's a really good signing, especially for 2.2 million. I needed another backup goalkeeper, so Uwe Kamps I brought in. He's a backup goalkeeper, he's probably not going to get much game time, and he's injured already, so yay! And then a couple of more. Thomas Brolin left. Right, these ones annoyed me a little bit because they came out of nowhere. There was nobody interested in, and all of a sudden, bang, they just came in. So Thomas Brolin has left. I cut my losses because I cannot abide injury-prone players, and Liverpool, as far as I'm concerned, just wasted their money. But I'll take it. Diego Cagna, he didn't get any game time last season, which I'm not surprised at. He's a very good player, but he went back to Argentina. He's gone to Vélez Sarsfield for 5 million. And the other one was, and this was another one I was saying about the internationals, Mauro Silva claimed that he Wanted to go to another club to get into the international scene. Well, you've gone to PSV in Holland. It's about the same ranking. And he's a phenomenal central midfielder. I mean, look at those mentals. It's nuts. But it's not that much different in the Dutch league compared to the Spanish league. So I don't quite understand the programming on that. But I did make some more money. So I got another 5.5 million. And that also allowed me to bring in these as well. So if I go in lowest order first, Igor Stimac, former Tottenham defender. Again, just another backup. I think is a really, really good player. Mauro Bonomi is a player who I've never heard of in my entire life. Never heard of him. But he can play right across the back three. He's the Italian Joe Gomez. That's what I'm going to call him, and he is phenomenal as well, actually. Really, really happy with that. Joseba Echeverria from Atletico Madrid for 4.5 million in total. Big hopes for this guy. I know he's got 5-star potential. He's got a little bit of injury issues, but he has got 19 natural fitness, so I'm hoping that will just disappear over time. He's good. He will be good. Jalmina from Juventus is my Brolin replacement, and damn sight better than Brolin. I can tell you that right now. Wow. Off the ball, penalty taking, technique, and dribbling, all at 20. That is nice. And last but certainly not least, Ilian Filipescu from Auxerre for 7.5 million. I remember this guy. He's a really, really good central midfielder, and he comes in as a segundo volante as well. So hopefully him and Takanadi working together as like an anchor, swapping over volantes, will work really, really well this season. That's what I'm hoping. Very good signing for the price I got him for. Great all round. So I've got no qualms about that. Very, very happy with it. That being said, tactically, I'm keeping everything the same with a complete forward up front, wingers, anchor, volante, fullback staying there. I've changed some of the instructions a little bit, but nothing major. Squad-wise, it's looking a lot more fuller now and a lot more what I consider to be balanced. But look who's injured again, Wilmots. Oh, is that... Hang on a sec. Sorry, I might be talking about... Let's have a look at the injuries. Oh my word. So he done his cruciate ligaments, was out for 6 months, and then tears his knee ligaments in pre-season. And Wilmots doesn't have... He's out with an injury, but his natural fitness... Why is that happening? I don't get that at all, but we just got to roll with it. At least I've got a lot of cover. Plus, there is a player, a regen, who's come through, who I think could actually do a job for us this season. As another backup to Andy Cole and Galvez, this guy's got it. I think he'll come good this season. So, there's my transfers. We are back in the UEFA Cup. We've got the league and the Copa del Rey to go for. How do you think we'll do? Let's roll the highlights and let's see. Our second season in La Liga, and it was definitely, again, a bridesmaid season. Our league form, though, was immense. A 4-2 versus Atletico Madrid, a 7-0 versus Sevilla, a 3-0 versus Real Betis, and a solid 1-0 win against Real Madrid. In fact, we only lost one game before Christmas. But there were some small slip-ups that cost us again. A 2-0 loss to Espanyol and Real Sociedad, and a 2-1 loss to our rivals Real Madrid ultimately meant we finished 10 points behind Real Madrid, stayed comfortably in second place, but we missed out on the league title. The Copa del Rey is the one that really hurts. After getting past Numancia, Baleares and Albacete, it was another semi-final, but this time against Racing Santander, who, again, were a right thorn in our side and beat us over both legs 4-3 and 3-2 to knock us out of the competition again. Our quest for a European trophy continues as well. We comfortably dispatched AC Milan in the first round, 4-2 on aggregate. In the second round, we destroyed Tirana 10-1 on aggregate. Round 3, we ripped apart Blau-Weiss Linz 13-2 on aggregate, and then we went into the quarters. We sailed past St Etienne 4-1 on aggregate to get a semi-final tie against Liverpool. And in a tight affair over 2 legs, actually winning at Anfield 2-1, but inexplicably losing our home leg 3-1 meant we fell at the final hurdle again. Well, I don't think I'm ever going to get married at this point. Jesus. I don't know how we've come this close to winning basically all 3 trophies, but not at the same time. Okay, let's go and have a look at La Liga. We finished second, 10 points behind Real Madrid, who at the end of the day were absolutely phenomenal again this season. But when you got somebody like Ivan Zamorano up front, how can you compete with those mentals? That is ridiculous. And Rivaldo, who coincidentally was a Barcelona player in real life, and he is actually at Real Madrid. Oh, he was at Spurs? Okay, that's a little bit weird. But we did finish well ahead of Barcelona, by the way. Well ahead of them. So I'm very happy with that. But let's have a look at the past positions. We had a blip here, and I think that may have cost us a little bit. If we have a look at the schedule, we had such a good run. We only lost once in the league, all the way up to... Oh, hang on, no, that's a Super Cup. All the way, hang on, no. February. We went from August to February unbeaten in the league. But it was those games that cost us. Like I say, the Espanyol, silly loss there. A silly loss to Real Sociedad. A draw against Racing Santander. Urgh. So annoying. So annoying. And the fact that Racing Santander seems to be my Spanish bogey side for these couple of seasons because they keep on doing me over, and I don't know why. Because in the Copa del Rey, they've done me again as well. And then in the semi-finals, I can't be too upset about that. It's not too bad, I think, the UEFA Cup. And it was on extra time as well. So annoying. Andy Cole with another 27 goals. He got the highest average rating. Frank LeBuff with the highest pass rating. Fran with 20 assists. Fran, by the way, look at this. As a left winger, wow. That's not bad at all. If we have a look at the squad, though, Cole, 27 goals. Wilmots came back with a bang. Hey, 20 goals, 10 assists. Echeverria, 18 and 9. Wow. Oh, he's improved all the way around. He's good. He is very good. Paulo Sergio with 15 and 11. I did add another player. I forgot to say. In fact, I added a couple of other players. Ben Cook was a youth transfer, but again, I wanted another central midfielder to come in, and I brought in Sunday Elise, the Nigerian. He was at Blackburn for a couple of seasons, and I decided to bring him in, and he's actually had a really good season. 27 starts, 10 assists, 9 goals. Sorry, 27 starts, 10 sub bench, 9 goals, 7 assists, a 7.24 average rating. Very happy with that. Fran, again, 20 assists, 8 goals, 7 and 7 from Takanadi, who I believe Takanadi actually got a hat-trick this season in one game as well. Squad performances, absolutely brilliant. Just no trophies on this one, which is a little bit disappointing. I was hoping at least to get a Copa del Rey out of that. But it is what it is. Let's go and have a little look at the job centre and see who is available. Right, is it just managers? Yes. Everton just got relegated. Barnsley, relegated. QPR, just outside the playoffs in the first division. Luton and Leicester relegated. Oh god, the British ones ain't looking hopeful. I certainly ain't going over to Everton. The French ones though do intrigue me a little bit because obviously this is all before the time of PSG and their money. So things were a little bit more even in the French league. You had PSG, you had Marseille, you had Lyon, you had Monaco, all of them fighting for that spot. Even Saint Etienne as well. So the Monaco one, let's have a quick look at that. Yuri Georgiev in there. Alright. Financially, they're okay. They're operating round about the same as Deportivo, really. If we have a look at their squad, who have they got? Right, let's sort that again. Canales, Kreuzer, Christian Karambou, Serginho, Renato Busso, Georgiev, Alexander Mostovoy, Kayo, and Sonny Anderson. Sonny Anderson's a good striker. That is tempting. That is very, very tempting. But you'll have to come and check us out for episode number 5, make sure I get that right, to see which club I do actually move to. Will it be Monaco, or will I hang on and see if anything else comes up? Come and join me for the next episode. Don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel and keep up to date with all the content that is coming out. Hopefully I have some FM25 news. gameplay, something. I don't know what's going on. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you later. Ta-ra.